Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Democracy 3. It's time for the election, and I'm your host, Gaelton. I do believe we win. Just saying. Breakdown. Capitalists against religious. Wow, I got a lot of religious votes. I guess there's a lot of people who be religious. Capitalists is the only really a problem, I suppose. I got, had a decent amount of vote from everyone else, so that's fine by me. Legitimate leader. We win the election, but a majority of the entire electorate would no doubt be electoral success. The Democratic election for another time. Organized crime is now at an end. GDP is on a rise. So is unemployment. That's a problem. What can we do about that? The GDP is just in the shitter, that's all. Okay. So once the GDP improves a little more. Interesting. Oh, I guess this is when Brain Train ended. This is when it began. Okay, when that ended. Alright, so. Yeah, the problem is we have the global economy issue. The global economy is just doing badly. Best argument against any democracy is a 5-minute conversation with the average voter. Yep. Tightness of animal welfare standards. Yeah. Set tougher standards. You're still farming meat and shit for people to consume. Good safety standards are, probably helpful. Handgun laws, narcotics, legalized prostitution. Biz off the religious a little more. Improve our GDP. Done. Let's, fully legalized prostitution. Alcohol abuse. We need a stronger police force, it looks like. Shit, our deficit's through the roof. And what happened to the income all of a sudden? Oh yeah, I dropped it by about 20 grand, didn't I? Oops. Trying to stop the tax evasion. Alright, what sort of things can we implement here? Under taxes. There's just not enough income. There's from that, not enough income from that. No. Airline tax, car taxes. I'm thinking about a car tax right now. Yeah. We're gonna save up for a car tax, I think. Car tax, yeah. Darwin's legacy. Oop, I got an achievement. Religion has been all but wiped from our contributing society that believes in science, technology, and evidence rather than faith and religious text. Thanks for the advice. Better rating? Graded. Managed to leave his position is possibly politics. Alright, so one of my ministers supports the wrong kind of people. Which I kind of knew when I appointed it. To retain respect for sausages and laws, one must not watch them in the making. That's very true. Do not want to learn how a sausage is made. What am I looking for again? Oh yeah, my cabinet. And some people are less than loyal to me. Specifically you. You notice everyone else is doing. Okay. We're gonna have to fire him. And hire a new one. Someone who is sympathetic to like you. Congratulations. You're the new guy. Alright, so that should hopefully help. Yeah, our income's skyrocketing, the GDP is improving. The global economy's still in the shitter though. Working on that. We got a while until the next election, so I can start implementing some less than popular stuff that I was talking about before. I think taxes. Car tax, damn it. Taxing the ownership of all motor vehicles is one way to persuade people to use all forms of transportation. They can argue how such a system increases fixed cost to car ownership and encourages people to use car. Once they've got in trouble taxing it, there's also the argument that this tax is unfairly hits the poor and people in rural communities where a car is necessary. Yeah, right. I think what we'll do instead is some form of transport. Bus subsidies? Bus lanes? Yeah. Free bus passes. Really? Huh. A national monorail system. That would be friggin' expensive, wouldn't it? Yeah, fuel efficiency standards. That would help. Okay. It's pretty cheap. Gonna drop that. Gonna improve the environment, hopefully. Improve motorist income. Drop CO2 emissions to help the environment. I like it. We really need to battle this asthma epidemic, so... we need to work on that. That's gonna be the thing of this term. Bus lanes are pretty cheap. Bus subsidies are cheap. Satellite road pricing, that's a terrible thing. National monorail system. I really want to go with this. It takes 16 quarters to implement, though. And it's incredibly expensive. Compared to some of this other stuff that I can implement real cheap. We are running a deficit, so I don't want to, you know, do too much here. Biofuels, higher mix levels, do tax breaks. Popular with environmentalists, farmers who earn money, also benefit. I see. Reduce oil demand. I like that. That's what I like. We want to reduce our oil demand. Let's see, where is it? Is this oil supply or is that oil demand? Yeah, it's oil supply, oil demand. Yeah, that'll do. We do want to drop the oil supply as much as we can, because that drops oil price, which affects the GDP. So, you know, reducing our oil demand actually helps the GDP. Because it means things that actually need oil can get it for cheaper, and thus reduced cost. Religious are still plotting against me, really? High productivity. We've really turned that around, haven't we? GDP's climbing. We're up to 78%. DNA database. They'll be allowed to build up a global database of everyone's DNA to assist them in fighting crime. Previously unsolvable crimes tracked to perpetrator, although there are privacy concerns. Invaluable weapon against fighting crime. For too long, criminals have been able to deny. This is fundamental breach of our citizens' human rights, which maintain until proven guilty. Okay, Big Brother style is hardly to say that. Like, the idea of having, you know, everyone's DNA on record, so long as it's properly handled, really shouldn't be that much of a problem, because there isn't much that one can do with DNA to identify somebody beyond identifying somebody. It's like, okay, well, they were here at the crime scene. Like, DNA really doesn't have as many uses as you think outside of criminal. Like, even if somebody got a hold of a sample of your DNA, I mean, it's no different than someone plucking a hair off your head. There's nothing they can do with it beyond possibly clone you. Problem. Luckily, there isn't much religion left, so 3.45%. That's good. Even a focus group. I managed to get a decent approval of it because there are people, all the people in the religion group are in other groups that like me. High productivity, I like it. Pollution problem causes the environment. Okay, so we need to improve the environment. How do we go about doing that? Well, the GDP is going to be the GDP is going to kill it. There's no way we're getting rid of pollution, let's face it. Our super ultra high GDP is just going to kill it. There's not a chance we have in hell. Transport. Yeah, you know what? Let's implement the national rail monorail system. It's gonna drop car usage. Car emission limits, bus subsidies. This is incredibly cheap. Let's implement it. Gonna help the environment significantly. And that's pretty much all we got. So, alright, very good. So, I assume the global economy is still in the shitter a bit? Yeah. By minus 20%. Like, this could, once the economy's out of the shitter, we're going to be rolling in dough. Crime-free utopia. Alright, what do I got here? Country can now walk the streets safely, seek down their debts. Crime is practically co-signed the history books. And the religious are plotting against me. Credit rating is AA. Alright, that's a good start. Yeah, recession. I'm well aware of that. Oh, foreign investor tax breaks. I don't even know what I clicked on up there. Popularity with voters. This is actually good for the GDP if it costs me a fuckload of money, but cancel. We're just gonna walk away from that for the moment. We actually have a surplus. That's good. I'm liking that. Let's continue along the original plans here. Clean fuel subsidies. Free bus passes. Everyone's happy with that. And it's pretty cheap. Free bus passes. Bus subsidies. Yeah, let's work on this. It's not the most popular stuff, but we'll be okay. Yeah, but that's going to really, like I said, we're really trying to work on this whole environmental issue here. We're working on it. You know, got our emission limits, but pollution is just terrible. Ugh. It's because our GDP is too good. GDP too strong. Alright. The surplus is okay. So I really want to work towards getting rid of the debt. We have a huge debt, though, so it's probably going to be a long, long time. Petrol protests. Ah, damn. Okay, so the petrol tax we may have to do something about. GDP's up. Alright. Budget report. And should consider dropping taxes. Speaking of dropping taxes. Yeah, you know, this hurts the GDP, so what we're going to do... how much? We only have 26, damn. I think what we're going to do is save up for a little while. That's the cabinet. Pretty much threes across the board. My foreign advisors, apparently liberals and parents, are less happy with me. It's this asthma epidemic that I'm never going to get rid of. I'm trying here. I'm really, I'm implementing everything to stop an asthma epidemic. But I think the only way I can stop it is to take the country back to the Stone Age and kill the GDP. I guess that should have been the first thing I took care of. We almost took care of that. Darn it. Alright. Agriculture subsidies. People don't like it. It does reduce unemployment, though. And reduce... yeah, you know what? Fuck, let's do it. That's all, because we need to save up a little to get rid of the petrol tax. They're still plotting, I know. Children's food. Laws and pros regulate the fat content and nutritional value of food sold to children, including fast food in restaurants and food served in schools. Obesity is a major problem, and it needs to be dealt with. That's a good start. Okay. High productivity, that's fine. We just can't go below that green line. Wow, we actually dropped into a deficit, damn. Alright, well. These petrol protests are going to be a bit of a problem. Yeah, the real problem is poverty went up a little. Where's poverty? It's up here, right? Poverty. Yeah, it's sales tax. Needs to be reduced. Right. Still. Where is petrol tax around here? There it is. I hate how it moves around every time. I'm gonna drop it. Like, it doesn't actually make us that much money. But it does reduce car usage, so maybe we shouldn't drop it that far. You know what? Cancel the policy outright. Yeah, we're just gonna kill it. Kill it with fire. That should stop the petrol protests. Ban animal testing. No good reason to test any products on animals, especially cosmetics. An incredibly cool ban would have widespread public support. I'm sure there's no chance of danger to humans. Yeah, no. Everyone's very happy. We're up to 89%. I like it. I like it a lot. Loyal, and they're adequate. Good. Budget deficit of 5 billion. Good. That's fine. Like, our income is increasing still. And petrol protests are gone. Or will be gone next time, which is going to jump our GDP up. Like, so much so that I feel I could probably get away with this. School meals. And yeah, obesity is going to drop from that. It's going to make parents happier. Going to reduce poverty. I like it. There you go. Free school meals. Yeah, they're still plotting. That's fine. Petrol protests are done. GDP just cranks and climbs. Do we have a world market report at all? Discovery. Yay. Alright, security. Yeah, they're dropping in membership. They don't have that many people left in the religious at all, do they? Membership. 1.6% of the population is religious. Alright. We've almost eliminated religion. Thank God. Oof. Okay, let's see. What do we got around here? What else should we implement? Vouchers. Measure design to encourage growth of private schooling while still being everyone to form. No. Nope. That's why I don't. Some people do not give the topic consideration. Some an opt-out policy is best when with consent information assumed unless otherwise stated. Others just there's no place for state interference when permissions be requested. Free eye tests, adult education subsidies. This is something that's actually good that we should do. Increases education and productivity, which is good all around. Alright, so what else do we have here? We still have alcohol abuse problems. Like, I really think I'm just going to crank this up. We don't have too many poverty problems. I'm fairly certain, at least. Yeah, poverty's at an all-time low. That's something that we can actually afford to, you know, work on. It's definitely something we can afford. If we can get alcohol consumption down. Legal drug consumption. Narcotics. Legalize cannabis. LSD. All drugs. Pisses off parents and conservatives. Increases crime, but makes liberals happy. Outlawed. I think it might be the better thing. I like how illegal drug consumption doesn't change. You will notice very quickly that legal drug consumption doesn't seem to change here. Nor does crime. There is no difference between legal cannabis and illegal cannabis. I like that. It's so true. Okay. Internet crime is down. That's good. We need a way to work on internet crime here. Welfare, disability benefit, childcare, provision welfare fraud department. Organic farming subsidy. I think there's got to be something we can do. And stem cell research. No one wants it, but I'm gonna friggin' do it. We're just gonna save up for that. Screw it. Intelligentsia, which is that's the name of the coffee company, isn't it? Managed to provide an unparalleled period of high education treatment. Woohoo! And the religious are plotting. Housing expansion. Relax the planning law. I want more houses. Whatever helps. Peak value. Yeah, we're sitting pretty high there. Things we can do. Can We still can't do stem cell research. That's a lot. That's fine. Food Standard Agency. Why the hell don't we have one of these? Yeah, right. It only costs us 7. We can do that. We still have enough. Reduces obesity, improves liberal and health. Good. Like, I am surprised that obesity has managed to survive this long. I would have assumed by now I would have combated that out. Agricultural subsidies are still doing their work. GDP, I suppose, is the problem. How's the globe doing anyway? Global economy, it's slightly up, I suppose. That's good. Alright, next up. Let's go. Stem cells, finally. Yeah. Yeah. You don't have enough people left in the religious faction to plot against me. Which is held tomorrow, I suspect 86%. Oil drilling opportunity. Well, I'm protected by wildlife refuge. Considerable drilling with negative impact on the environment. Normally I'd allow it, but we need environment right now more oil, because I've managed to get oil under control. The universities are available only to those who share my revolutionary beliefs. Fidel Castro. Yep. Castro sucks, by the way. Although I managed to create a semi-decent system, he still sucks. The Battenberg Group. Yeah. Church of Christ, 150,000. That's the entire remaining religious membership, isn't it? It's pretty close. It's dropping. It's dropping. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh yeah, right. That's what we're gonna do. Public services. What? Stem cell research. We don't have enough? How are we only at 42? We have a maximum of 42. We're just gonna have to reshuffle the cabinet then. Alright. Affairs Minister. Because there's a lot of people whom I need to do away with. You're in? Commuter and ethnic minorities, motorist liberals, socialist, trade union, socialist. You're in. Trade unions and socialists, they'll love me. Trade unionist and retired. Yeah, they should be okay. Socialist conservative, socialist trade unionist. Done. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to enable friggin' stem cell research if I can't get a political capital high enough. Trade unionist and poor. There's another trade unionist and poor somewhere in there. Not for him. Oh, there we go. There you are. That's pretty good. Capital per turn's good. Yeah. Some days you just have to reshuffle the cabinet, you know? Liberals and parents. Trade unionist and retired. Middle income minorities. Well, you're a lot more experienced. I think we'll be okay with you. Gallup returns 22. Good. Alright. We can work with that. They'll get loyalty over time since I've appointed the right people. I'm sure that hurt my my polls a little bit, but that's alright. Security's fine. Alright, so I can't do stem cell research apparently. Art subsidies. Attracting tourists. I like it. That improves education. Tourism, foreign relations. I like it. Let's do it. Law and order. I'm surprised that tasers aren't high on that. Let's see, what do we got around here? Community policing. Violent crime. And alcohol abuse. I like that. Good. Let's get rid of that. I believe we already had alcohol abuse covered, though, didn't we? Or no? Well, it's a good start. Let's get rid of that then. I really wish there was a way I could work on that asthma epidemic, though. Yeah, we're gonna go free bus passes then. go. Yeah, we have a surplus of 20 billion. We're really working on that debt problem. Alright, I think I'm going to be calling this episode here, Religious Condemnation, as usual. It's whatever. Election report. Middle of your term government. Its current size. New Democrats is 14 million. Yeah. I think we'll be okay. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely, lovely host, Galvin. Or lovely, lovely President Galvin, signing off.